weighed the sword in his hand, tested its balance, looked down the blade to see if it was straight. It was well maintained. It suited him just fine. He looked around the chamber, deep in the heart of the royal palace in Alexandria. The plush furniture, the lavish wall decorations, the expensive, gaudy marble statuary, all were grey and drab without his beloved. He choked back a sob. The silence, the emptiness seemed to mock him now. He, who had come from nothing to become the ruler of the greatest empire the world had ever known, had nothing once more. So this was how it ends. How had it come to this? Chapter 1. Calendis Quintilis, 683 AUC. July 71 BC. Rome, 41 years earlier. The young boy recoiled in disgust as the man with the missing leg lurched towards him. He was scarred, liberally dotted with poxmarks, and a long, jagged white line bisected one cheek. Nature and humanity conspiring to ruin his face. To his horror, the man grabbed him firmly by the wrist. The boy tried to pull away, but the grip was surprisingly strong, and he could not break free. The ghastly creature drew the boy nearer, then peeled his lips apart in a dreadful rictus, revealing a mouthful of brown, broken stumps. A fetid smell of rotted cabbage and putrid flesh wafted out of his mouth, and made the boy gag. "Spare a coin, young sir," he said. "Just a sestertius for one of Sulus's veterans." Spittle showered the boy as the man spoke, words lisping and whistling through broken teeth. He became acutely conscious of his purple-bordered white toga praetexta, the toga he had to wear until he was old enough for the plain white toga virilis of a man. The carts and pack animals that congested the filthy streets had already splashed the clean wool with mud and manure, and now he thought it was about to be contaminated further by the miasma emanating from this demon. His mother would kill him. A deep laugh came from behind him. "Oi, mate, take your mucky hands off him. Don't you know you're molesting?" The man flinched, and the boy snatched his arm back, rubbing his wrist where the fingers had dug in deep enough to bruise. "Your pardon, fine sir. I'm just an old man, crippled for the honour of Rome, looking for a coin to stop from starving." "This," continued the young man who had spoken, "is the son of Marcus Antonius Criticus, hero of Crete, conqueror of the pirates. This is Marcus Antonius. Remember the name." The young boy flushed, looking down at his feet. He was being mocked. His father had been given an extraordinary command of the navy to defeat the pirates that were plaguing the Mediterranean, but had been singularly unsuccessful, not to mention outright corrupt, plundering the provinces he was supposed to be protecting. The most recent news Rome had received was of a disgraceful defeat at the hands of the pirates and Cretans, and with most of the fleet sunk, Antony's father had only been able to escape with his life by brokering a humiliating peace treaty. The harsh-tongued Romans had promptly dubbed him Criticus, the type of title usually given to a triumphant general, but in this case clearly ironic, not least because, as well as conqueror of Crete, the words also meant man of chalk. "Clodius, leave him alone." "What's up, Curio? Worried your little toy boy might cry?" Antony's other companion, Gaius Scribonius Curio, 2 years older and on the cusp of manhood, was much shorter than Clodius, unsurprising since Clodius had 10 years' seniority on him. But he stepped up to him and gave him a hard punch in the